Welcome back to the channel. If you're a medical professional aiming for an international career, you already know how important it is to prove your English skills. Two exams often come up in this journey, IELTS and AET. Both evaluate your listening, reading, writing, and speaking, but each serves very different purposes and career goals. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of which test aligns best with your profession, your strengths, and your future plans. So, whether you're thinking of working abroad, registering as a healthcare professional, or preparing for studies, stick around because this guide will make your decision much easier. Let's get started. Let's start with eligibility. IELTS is a general English test. Anyone can take it. Whether you're a student, a professional, or applying for permanent residency, IELTS opens doors. It's especially popular for university or college admissions. While there's no strict educational requirement, candidates under 16 are usually advised to wait before attempting it. OET, in contrast, is tailor-made for healthcare professionals. Nurses, doctors, dentists, physiotherapists, and other medical professionals take it to register and practice in English-speaking healthcare environments. To sit for OET, you generally need a relevant healthcare qualification. So here's the takeaway. If you're in healthcare, OET speaks directly to your career. If you're looking for general study, work, or immigration opportunities, IELTS is your go-to exam. This is where the real difference shows up. IELTS assesses general English across academic and everyday situations. You might encounter anything from workplace emails and office memos to topics like astronomy, recycling, or even coal mining. The academic version is specifically designed to test the English you need for university or college study. OET, on the other hand, is laser focused on healthcare communication. Every scenario is realistic. Speaking with patients, reading medical records, writing referral letters, or corresponding with colleagues. In short, OET helps you practice English you'll actually use in your healthcare job. This focus makes preparation more predictable and directly relevant for medical professionals, giving you a clear advantage when your goal is to work in English-speaking healthcare environments. Both IELTS and AET test the four core skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking, but the way they do it is very different. Reading and listening. With IELTS, the topics can be anything from academic subjects to everyday situations. OT, however, keeps it healthcare specific. You'll deal with realistic scenarios like doctor-patient conversations, clinical notes, or medical discussions. This makes it highly relevant if you work in healthcare. Writing. IELTS often asks you to write essays or analyze charts and graphs. OET focuses on practical tasks like writing referral letters, patient notes, or emails to colleagues. Real tasks you'll actually do on the job. Speaking. IELTS is a structured interview covering general topics which can sometimes feel abstract. OE uses role plays tailored to your profession. For example, consulting with a patient or explaining treatment plans. For healthcare professionals, this specialization in OET can make a huge difference. It not only boosts confidence but also helps you perform better because the scenarios are familiar and directly relevant to your career. Both exams test the four core skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking, but the approach is very different. Reading and listening. IELTS can cover a wide range of topics from academic texts to general scenarios. OET, however, is fully healthcare focused with materials like doctor-patient discussions, clinical reports, and medical audio recordings. Writing. IELTS typically asks you to write essays or analyze charts and graphs. OET keeps it relevant to your career, requiring tasks like referral letters, patient notes, or professional emails. Speaking. IELTS features a structured interview on general topics, while OET puts you in real-world role plays like talking to a patient or consulting a colleague. For healthcare professionals, this specialization in OET not only makes the test more relevant but also boosts confidence and performance because you're practicing language you'll actually use on the job. Scoring is another major difference between these exams. IELTS uses a band system from 0 to 9, giving you an overall score that summarizes your performance across all four skills: listening, reading, writing, Ankissash, and speaking. OIT, on the other hand, scores each subtest individually using letter grades from A to E. For instance, a grade B represents a level of proficiency suitable for practicing in a healthcare environment environment. OET doesn't provide an overall score, so each skill is assessed separately, reflecting your real-world communication ability in medical settings. Recognition is a key factor when choosing your test, and it really comes down to your career goals. IELTS is globally recognized and accepted by over 12,000 organizations, including universities, immigration authorities, and employers in more than 140 countries. It's the go-to exam if you want broad international flexibility. OET, however, is highly specialized. It's primarily accepted by healthcare regulatory bodies in countries like the UK, Australia, New Zealand, the USA, Singapore, and Canada. Some organizations, such as the ECFMG in the United States, exclusively accept OET for healthcare professionals. So, when deciding which test to take, always align your choice with the country and professional body where you plan to study, work, or practice medicine. Choosing the right test ensures your qualifications are recognized and saves you from unnecessary retakes or delays. For healthcare professionals, the OET often comes across as the easier and more relevant choice compared to IELTS academic. The scenarios are realistic, predictable, and directly tied to your daily work, like communicating with patients or writing referral letters. This familiarity makes preparation more straightforward and can significantly boost confidence. In fact, reports suggest that pass rates for OET are higher among healthcare professionals than IELTS. That said, if your English grammar is already strong and you prefer a lower cost option with a wide range of study resources, IELTS can still be a solid choice. Ultimately, the decision should align with your career goals, test comfort level, and the professional bodies you need recognition from. For healthcare professionals, the OET often comes across as the easier and more relevant choice compared to IELTS academic. The scenarios are realistic, predictable, and directly tied to your daily work, like communicating with patients or writing referral letters. This familiarity makes preparation more straightforward and can significantly boost confidence. In fact, reports suggest that pass rates for OET are higher among healthcare professionals than IELTS. That said, if your English grammar is already strong and you prefer a lower cost option with a wide range of study resources, IELTS can still be a solid choice. Ultimately, the decision should align with your career goals, test comfort level, and the professional bodies you need recognition from. To wrap it up, OET is the clear choice for healthcare professionals, specialized, relevant, and focused on real-world tasks you'll encounter in your career. IELTS is better suited for students or anyone seeking general English certification for immigration, study, or work, offering broader recognition and lower costs. Ultimately, the right test comes down to your career path, goals, and which format you feel most comfortable with. If you found this guide useful, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let us know which exam you're preparing for. And remember, consistent practice is key. Start with realistic mock tests on Mockmaster and consider one Australia's expert-led courses to maximize your score and confidence. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next video.